For too long, Africa was spoken for. Others took our voice and replaced it with their own. They wrote books about us. They made movies about us. They wrote the lessons that our children studied. They stood on the world stage and described Africa as if Africa was not present, as if Africa did not know itself, as if Africa had no memory, no pride, no soul. But today, that time ends. We rise now to say, Africa will speak for Africa. We are not silent because we are weak. We were silent because our voices were covered by colonizers, covered by propaganda, covered by those who feared what Africa could become if it remembered itself. But today the cover is removed. Today Africa remembers. When we tell our own story, we restore our honor, because our story is not a story of defeat. It is a story of endurance. It is a story of kingdoms, empires, builders, philosophers, warriors, and creators. It is a story of a people who have survived every storm and are still here standing tall. The world called Africa poor, yet Africa is the richest land on earth. The world called Africa primitive, yet African civilizations built knowledge that others later copied. The world said Africa needed saving, but Africa only needed space to breathe and room to rise. We are not asking for permission to speak. We are claiming what was always ours, our voice. Our story is not one of shame. Our story is not one of hopelessness. Our story is one of resilience, so powerful that no other people on earth have ever walked through such fire and remained alive. The African men and women do not break. We bend, we suffer, we bleed, but we rise again. And now we speak not to beg, but to declare. We declare that Africa is awakening. We declare that Africa will stand united. We declare that Africa will define its own destiny. Our children will not grow up thinking they come from weakness. They will grow up knowing they come from strength. And when Africa speaks with its true voice, the world will listen. Not because we demand it, but because truth is powerful, and Africa is truth. Our fight is not a fight for hatred. It is not a fight to dominate others. Our struggle is simple, clear, and pure. We are fighting to live with dignity, as free people on our own land. For generations, our resources were taken, our voices silenced, our borders divided, and our minds trained to believe that we could not stand without the guidance of others. They taught us to look outside for leadership, outside for validation, outside for identity. And when a people forget who they are, they can be controlled. We say no more. Our sovereignty means that we make decisions for ourselves, not decisions approved by foreign powers, not decisions written in secret rooms, not decisions that serve the interests of those who see Africa as a mine to exploit. When we speak of sovereignty, we speak of a simple principle: Africa belongs to Africans.